What's going on, everybody? And we are going to get this started here. We have Abel sitting in Discord, kind of chilling out here. But we're going to get this started. This is going to be a weird kind of stream because this is going from the noob perspective or new person perspective because I haven't played this. I played it for a little bit, as you'll see when I flip this over, but I have not played it that long. I think I've got a level 5 on here. That's it. So, with that said, we're actually going to start a new one because I don't want to get started with that because, well, name is expired for count is idle for a year. Our father's circumstance supply. This character's name is expired. Aww. Okay, well, we're gonna delete this guy.
Well, yeah, you'll want to make a new character for the Betrayal League, can you please?
Choose a character
so
class.
Would be start over.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you swore
Templar
to serve God and the
Order
of the Templar.
And it's not the greatest folly of all.
For years you built a life upon faith.
God, I gotta change
only to
this.
smite it asunder with one sinful blow.
Oh, where's the options? Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, it's official. Don't hit escape too many damn times, or it'll drop you completely out of the game. Oops. Oh, come on. Come on. Get back into the game. Here. Come on, live. Properties? Oh, figures. Just as I'm about to do that. Okay. Let's try this again and make sure not to hit.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Reklast.
Okay.
You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, exile, or die in the attempt.
Okay, options. Sound. Holy God, that stuff hurt my ears. We're gonna bring this all down. Hopefully that will save my ears. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Whew. Don't hit escape too many times. It will cause you issues. By the divine
authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Reklast.
Alright.
You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, exile, or die in the attempt.
We have this guy first.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow.
The Exile.
And is that not the greatest folly of all?
You're born with quickness
of body and sharpness of mind.
How
have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a priestly profession.
Alright. I will do that. I'll add you in there.
Many a life to fill your purse.
But you still have many life.
Earn your redemption in Reklast.
Order.
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops, a stray dog that slaughters our sheep. You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered. Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Arieth is our mother.
Alright,
when a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan.
We'll do her.
Learn well the lessons that Reklast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
Barely here, otherwise I log in. No. We're good, Matt. You don't have to log in. You barely hear me. Why are people saying that? I have that set to that. And that is it? Why? Let's see if there's some setting. Thought I fixed this earlier, but I guess not. Okay, now it's probably way too high. Alright. Let me know if that works. Yeah, that might be it. Didn't even think about that. Let me check the settings on that. Audio. Nope, not that. Okay. Well, let's get this started. I gotta find a name now. Let's see if my name is actually taken. And I can't do that. Character already name taken. Wow. You two are arguing over me. I'll let you guys battle it out. I gotta figure out a name. It's not letting me. Nah. Naladin? Oh, wait. Yes! I guess I'm sticking with female now. Alright. I've got like 100 remove only tabs I want to dump onto a noob. Wait, what?
The very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Okay. I guess I have to use the key.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive.
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me.
Okay. I picked up a fireball. Okay. Naladin. Oop. I'm still in the tutorial, so. Okay. Yes. That is correct. Alright, just walk around. Alright, large crates. Search, support. It's where you track how much mana you spend on it, granting a buff when the total mana spent reaches the threshold. Not support. Gain artillery surge after 15 mana support skills. Okay. Right click on a gem to remove it from your item. Okay. Whatever, you could probably change it. Sorry, I missed some of that. Pretty much everything is customizable. You can just hold down the mouse button to attack or hold shift click to attack without moving. Okay. So if you don't like something about the interface, you can probably change it. I used to hate that one. Had a built-in loot filter added, but now I love it. Okay. I know from my experience from playing Diablo, you want to stay to the coast a little bit. Hey. There you go. Die by fire. I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going now. Hopefully there's more to this tutorial than just this. Okay, you gained a point, level up, press here, P. Okay, oh my god. Oh. What the living hell. Holy, okay. Whoo. Okay. Yeah. So, wow. Okay. I had some indication that this was going to be a holy damn, but jeez. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll just go with that. So, generation rate, increase spell damage. I will do this only because, yeah, it does look simple. It was just I didn't think it was going to be that extensive. I just, wow. Okay. Oh, that's the zoom in level. Okay. Okay, so we come back. Okay. So you can customize the UI. Woo! Too close, too close! Okay, your 6 classes, which int, yeah. Training dex. You don't have the others. Wiz, mix, duelist, strength dex. Okay. Things like life are very important. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Yeah. Ring around the rosy. Pocket full of posies. Well, pocket full of fireballs. Ha ha! Hee ha ha. Okay, grab some of this stuff. Is there a quick way to see if there's anything on the floor? Like they have in Diablo? I gotta move this window down here. Cause yeah. Hey, I'm not a noob per se with MMO stuff. Z and Alt. Okay. That was my... I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Z toggles. Okay, so Alt is... you press it, you'll see it. Z Alt's it on or off completely. Talk to... Talk to someone. This guy.
Fine work with Hillock.
No bother thanking me. Figure out long fighters lives. Select a reward. Ooh, raise zombies? Raise a zombie menu from a corpse, which will follow you and attack enemies with a melee attack. So much cannot be evaded. Can raise 3 zombies at a time. Oh. Okay, go back to chat here. Energy shield is fast regen as long as you're not being hit. You can put PoE on an SSD. I would do that. It's rare treat to see someone playing this for the first time. I started playing the day open beta started. Well, yes, I did play it, but I really didn't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for being a witch or mage or however you want to classify this. I can't put it in any of those though. Okay. Quest complete. So let's go over for this stuff. So I had to find some place to sell this. Okay, I had to find someone to sell. So let's go to this guy. Let's start with the first one. Home. He's good. Okay. I just want.
Hillock out there, witch. For black art is the reason you're here in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another
Thank
dream.
you for reading portraits. Okay.
And I suppose I should thank. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours.
Venture out. Just do one thing. Coast Rex.
Do just one thing for me.
Okay. Sell items. Okay, so we're gonna sell this. Okay. Do they have money? Or gold or something like that? I mean, I'm completely new. I mean, yes, I had the game, but that's the extent of it. Okay, here's a wand. Okay, let's start with this first. Okay, so we can get... Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, let me get out of here.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Hey, I was jumping in here to help explain the currency system.
Yes, thank you, because
The currency system is crazy on here. So your absolute most basic is going to be a fragment of identifier, or what? Scroll of identifier, or a scroll of wisdom. There we go.
Okay, so that is the currency.
That's the absolute lowest currency.
Okay.
The next currency that goes up, essentially, is you have the scroll of wisdoms and portal scrolls. Then you start getting other things as far as orb transmutation, alteration, then chance, augmentation, and whatnot. As you go up, usually the most expensive currency scroll is going to be exalted orb, which is really up there.
Okay.
Otherwise, chaos orbs. So the most valuable stuff on here is starting out. Looking, and you'll learn what small items are, and selling small items will really help out. Otherwise, looking for any orbs or orbs of all, like pretty much if it says orb, you want to grab it, because those are pretty much the end game currency stuff. On top of blacksmith whetstones or armorer scraps, those are also pretty useful because they enhance. You can use those to enhance your equipment. But you'll start seeing them and picking and seeing where everything is at on that.
All right. Trying to get a link to Mansuri, but
I got it. I'll send it to you.
okay. Thank you. Because yeah. Just mine's being a pain in the butt right now. Okay, so these don't need to be identified, but this I can sell. So I can go back to her. Or Nessa is the person I sell. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, you can sell to Nessa. You can sell to the other guy. Zuri is also saying that he can hear me, but I'm not loud enough to be understood.
Huh. Oh, because I had to...
Yeah, so with you selling the item, essentially any item that's light will give you scraps. No matter how big it is, it'll give you scroll fragment. 5 of those make 1 scroll of wisdom. Blue items will either sell for alteration, transmutation, or alchemy shards.
Dagger. Quality.
So, here's another neat thing. You see how on your stream you're looking at that dagger and it had 2 green circles. So those are skill gems, as you've figured out.
Yeah.
Now there's a thing called skill links where they're actually connected together.
Right there.
And that gets important. Like your starter one should have, I believe, a 2 blue link starting out.
Mm-mm.
Or maybe
Oh, it did. It didn't have a blue link, though. It did have a blue link.
And so that's teaching you, kind of showing you what a skill and a support gem is.
Ah.
So, for example, you can have, let's say, a skill that's support mana leech support, meaning that you leech mana from your attacks, and other things such as that.
Okay. So. Okay, so that means that I can't do. Can I put this? Yes.
If you want a starter pack of scrolls, I can get those for you.
What's up, man?
In the Zuri?
Greetings.
Been a long time. I think he has to mute the stream right now.
Yeah, I instantly remembered to do that. I was like, oh,
Well,
no.
don't mute the stream, but mute the tab that the stream is on.
No, I mute the stream.
Because if you mute the stream, then it screws up the count.
Yeah. No, I'll mess with your count.
Well, I'm outside smoking. I'm not hooked up to my microphone and my headphones and the keyboard.
Ah. Well, that kind of sucks.
No, I need to switch over back to Firefox because Chrome is being dumb with their new settings.
Okay.
You can't just click the mute button anymore up on the tab itself. You have to actually right-click it and add yourself a second thing. You can't just do one-click win. And if you go to any other tab, it stops playing. It pauses every other tab and mutes every other tab. Anyways, though, but yeah, that's how the currency. So there's a new thing on here. So how this game is, they have microtransactions on this. However, it's either cosmetic or inventory space, and that's it. And if you're considering on it, one of the absolute best things to get is a currency tab, because they're all currently on sale right now. They have a special pricing on it. Currency tabs allow you to have a nice, easy spot to hold all your junk, and it stacks up better than not having other places. It eats up a lot less inventory space. They used to not have that, which is neat, because I opened up one of my old tabs and I was like, oh, look at this. There's a bunch of stuff that obviously this is an old character sitting, because all my inventory items were just spread everywhere.
That's where my merry go ran aground. What's the local spit Tarkly rescued from the waves. A stricken
Normally, I don't like trying pushing microtransactions, but this one here, it's actually worth it because it's 100%. They did it right on this game. It's not no pay to win. It's just you want inventory convenience. Here you go.
Dead as a door now he was. Buried him myself.
Yeah, I like that kind of idea. All right, so good.
Is it necessary? No, but is it helpful? Oh, absolutely. And if you can, always get premium tabs, because you can actually use those tabs and sell directly from them. Pretty much, almost.
Take care.
Be careful when you buy lots and lots of tabs and play lots of leagues. You'll end up like me and pull in like 20 to 30 tabs each league.
So what the league is going to be pretty much like a Diablo season.
The Eternal Empire has some right.
And so once the season's over, you get a new. You pretty much get a cooldown period for the next season pops open, and boom, there you go.
I've seen many an exile pass through Lionel's watch.
Which is nice, because then everything starts all over. So there's also 2 different leagues per season. Essentially, you have a regular league, and then you have what's called a solo self-found, meaning that you cannot trade and you cannot party.
Stay sharp out there.
which is neat because then you can brag about how good you are. Because then at that point, everything you have, you found. But then if you wanted to leave solo self, you can just pull the character out or pull all of the inventory out. Which is neat. I learned that because I goofed up. My buddy started playing this again, and so I jumped onto it. Turned out that I went to solo stealth, and he was not in solo. And we were sitting there trying to figure out, why the hell can't I play this? It's like, I was like, I'm in Delve. Is that last league, which is called Delve League. Which, the neat thing is, every time they introduce a league, pretty much most of it carries over to the next league, so it's never really losing out on stuff. You just have more stuff you're able to go do.
Trying to.
So, are you in league or are you in standard?
He's in league.
Yeah, I think it joined me directly in there. So, what league do you want to be in? Yeah.
It defaults you to the leagues.
I suppose I could start a new character too and venture forward.
Yeah, because I figured I'm gonna do a stream. I wanted to get a kind of a stream going to basically just start streaming again, kind of get away from life, just focus in on getting some fun time. If that makes any sense.
Makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, I figured as much. For you anymore. Anyway.
Yes?
But yeah, just a way to get. Come on. Arcane Surge support. I already have one. Now, oh, okay, I see. I was gonna say, I'm like, how do you get more spells because of the bars? Now I see what it did.
Here, I'm gonna give you a booster pack real fast.
Take care.
Was he gonna screw up the noob experience?
No, it's just gonna be so that way you're not absolutely broke. And it's not going to be a ton of stuff. It's just going to be a little bit of stuff. I'm going to do this. And inviting to party real quick. You should get that pop up, and then that pop over to you. And so here's the neat thing about how they have the trade set up on here. So trade. So in order for you to actually accept the trades, you have to mouse over everything.
Okay. That's kind of cool. So orb. Upgrade normal identifies an item. Yeah, that's wisdom. Chance item identifies an item. Portal scroll. Oh, creates a portal. Okay.
Now I wasn't going to give you any items on it, but having a couple of those a slight bit of currency items makes it a lot less painful. Because then what you'll end up doing is what I did is go clear an area, grab absolutely every item, sell it, and do that for do that for a while until you hate yourself.
I wish I could permanently turn off the tutorial, but it turns on every single time you start to do.
You can click the skip tutorial thing, I think.
You can, but even if you skip the tutorial on one character, you have to do it every time. Now, if you would like, just right-click your one of us, and you can leave party. That way, you're not stuck with us, but same time, you're not stuck with us at all. Now, those items on there that I gave you, you can just put them into your stash. And you don't have to carry them all around. It gives yourself a little bit of inventory space.
Oh, so they automatically go. I guess the only time I need them is if I'm gonna actually sell stuff.
That's so I would leave. So you can shift and left click Choose split stats. You can also control and left click and it'll automatically move it. So I would keep probably about maybe 20 identify scrolls on you, or wisdom scrolls, and then maybe 10 portal scrolls that we're not out. Eventually, you'll start getting to a point where they start dropping pretty regularly.
Ah. Oh. Wrong ones.
I'm a little weird. I obsessively pick up all scrolls no matter what.
Yes, that's why I have been forcing myself not to, but that's why I have 400 of these scrolls. I grab all currency items at all times, always.
There was a point where I had 10,000 of each.
I haven't played this game that much. This is the most I've played it ever, pretty much. The other time was when they introduced League Stones. That's the last time I played it. Other time. Now let's see here. What else is there that I can tell you about? Oh, you'll learn over here. You'll start learning about the special points of this league.
Oh, I went to the coast.
But if you, yeah, one of the things is, well, you'll see it right here. But yeah, if you do have an SSD that you can put this on, I strongly suggest it for you before your next one, because this game takes a while to load sometimes.
Oh, SSD?
Yeah.
No, I'm not too worried about that. For loading
Also,
speed.
if you want to turn off chat, you can push enter and then click general. Oh, you don't have to go. Oh, you don't have to go back into lines. You don't need to do that. So push in for chat. You just push it. Oh, there it is. Global.
Yeah, I already did it.
That. I'd keep whispers on and local on, but you know. Also, Zuri, if you want, I can throw you a friend invite.
Sure. Currently smash Zuri.
There we go, set. And here, I will...
Guess the character.
Yeah, this character was before I started making themed names, like,
I am investigating the disappearance of several
what was it, All Flex, No Dex?
I've surreptitiously... Cannibals roam the shores here, and
And,
hidden amongst them is a small fortification I believe to
current,
be an immortal syndicate.
lazy build guy is Hot Jug, No Nug. Which just sounds really dirty, but it's amazing.
Zug.
Mm-hmm.
I typed it out so you guys can see the glorious name that I... Oh yeah, if you want an invite to my guild, all wham, no stand.
I see a pattern here.
Once you get into the pattern, it turns into a lot of fun, because then you just start thinking of pretty much all this and know that, and then if they rhyme, there you go.
Click this button to level up your skill gem.
All hit, no int.
Alright.
So that's a neat thing. So the skill gems, so your abilities gain experience just like you do. They have to be equipped and active for them to gain experience.
I'm not so sure about that active part.
If they're on your offhand, they don't gain experience.
I was pretty sure they do.
Here,
I have my the raised
I will
zombies
test
and
this
stuff.
right now.
Is my offhand?
I'll test it right now. I thought it used to be one way, but I could be mistaken. But I have. Let's see. What's this? It says that has no experience on this. Boom, boom. Oh, don't hit that button. And let's go find something to kill. I am mistaken. Offhands do gain experience.
Not only do offhands gain experience, but like off weapons, when you hit X, those gain experience.
That's what I meant by offhand. I meant off weapons. Your so you can have 2 weapon sets out at a time, and I thought the second weapon set did not gain experience while on your like the gens inside your weapon swap. I didn't think it gained.
Yeah, even if equip is disabled, it still gains experience. For instance, if you have that helmet that disables your chest, the chest gems still gain.
Here, Exile. I will follow your lead. Be careful.
I'm not sure if I like this league so far.
It's interesting. It adds a little bit of complexity because of how it interacts. But once you get going on it, it's actually pretty neat. So as this league goes along, you have different members of the syndicate that kind of pop in and out, and they all do certain things or they act certain ways, and they as you interact with them, they can get stronger based on how you interact and what your choices you make with them. And they each are every syndicate member belongs to one of 4 places, so transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. And you get those things based on how it's kind of with certain assets you interact with.
They were dead.
So right now, I believe you're at a
saw their
fortification
Exile.
because
I want
you're
to show
attacking
you
the
something.
fort.
I have been carefully tracking the syndicate members we have encountered. Understanding how they interrelate will help us paint a picture of the rest of the organization, and eventually lead us to whoever is in charge. I believe we can manipulate and take advantage of their relationships. We must
good luck,
decide
don't
what
die.
we will do with our captive.
Don't die. Oh, great, thanks.
Now, I'm no Clive, but some...
So as you interact with them, they can also gain items and abilities. Like one of my guys, he has an item that he has equipped that gives them stun chances. They don't drop these items when they die. It's just something that they have, which makes them more challenging. Another guy has increased attack speed and increased physical damage.
I will take them to a secret location and extract.
So usually, the option on the left, interrogation, you normally don't want to do that one, and you want to usually pick the one on the right, unless it counteracts something to another guy. So, for example, let's say I'm fighting person 1 and person 2, and I defeat both of them. Let's say person 1 is willing to make a deal with you, and he betrays person 2, but person 2 loses all their stuff. Well, if person 2 has the better stuff that you want, you might want to talk to him, and that person, number 2, may offer you the same thing to get rid of person 1. So then that's when you choose the left side if you don't really want to get rid of any of their stuff. That way, because like one of my guys right now is dropping, let's see here. One guy, he has an ability called glass blowing up, which means he's going to drop some good, when I encounter him again, there's a good chance for him to drop baubles for Flask. And then another person over here is smuggling time-worn uniques. So that person is going to be, if I encounter them, has old uniques on them,
Exile.
essences
Keep
or
your eyes sharp.
silver coins or whatnot. So if you push P and go back to your that skill tree, you'll notice that you have small skills that are kind of small globes, and then you have larger ones that have little things around them.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you move around, you see even bigger ones that are more of a keystone type. So a lot of times you want to push yourself to, like, the way you're going there. Looks like you're working your way towards Deep Wisdom, which is a bigger reward. Now, each of these globes on here, if you played like Final Fantasy X, that's very similar to this. Each area kind of has different setting, kind of key things about each little circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up, you notice that there's a little lightning bolt on one, and it's all about lightning in that little tab. And then to the left, it's fire stuff, and then other ones is minion stuff and whatnot. And it's just kind of little neat stuff. That way you can kind of see something right away without having to sit there and look around and be like, oh, what am I looking at?
Well, I could have just done intelligence the whole time and then went to deep wisdom.
Yeah, but the difference of it is getting more minions, having more maximum life, maximum energy shield, increased mana regen. A lot of times the smaller stuff is just as good as one of the bigger globes, unless you're going for something very specific that you're trying to pop over. Like, for example, let's say if you're going that route to Deep Wisdom, well then 2 to the left you can grab Practical Application, and then 2 to the left again you can get Heart and Soul, and then from either one of those you can go get Arcanist's Domination without having to go through all the other steps. The game, the neat thing about it is it not necessarily gets harder or easier, but it gets as complex as you want to make it.
Yeah.
Like,
even so, your progression though, you have to do really, really complex, stackable things to make it into the very, very late end game.
Mm-hmm. So, for example, the Juggernaut that I have, the build that I was making and going and someone had suggested and put together, I was following. It didn't put together until level 68 when I can equip all the items. At level 68, boom, then all of a sudden it went crazy. Before that, I was struggling left and right. It's like, oh my god, how am I going to do this? So you have 3 different types of armor. You have armor, evasion, and energy shield. And then they mix and match all those things. Energy shield is nice because it's the little blue bubble that you have around your health bar.
Yeah.
And so with that, it regenerates itself very quickly, as long as you're not taking damage. Armor is good for physical stuff, so that way if you get hit, it decreases the amount of damage you take. And then evasion, chances to completely avoid this stuff.
Yeah.
Again, you have some things that are mix and match, where it's like armor and evasion, or armor and energy shield. Generally, if it has an energy shield, it's going to be intelligence based. If it has armor, it's an evasion, dexterity based, which is nice. However, sometimes you can find things that are evasion energy shield. Well, it's going to have reduced requirements on each of those things rather than being compared to a straight thing. Also, you'll learn that inventory Tetris is a lot of fun.
Oh, I know. Remember, I did play...
Like those boots and shield on the left. There you go. We're already doing it as I'm saying it. So there's another neat... So as far as how the currency items go, there's another neat thing that is not necessarily completely obvious. The whatchamacallit is, for example, that armor you picked up that has 5% quality. There's a thing called armor blacksmith and whetstones and armor scraps. Selling a group of those things, either if it's a single item that has if it's a single item that has 20 on it, then you can, and if you don't need it, you sell that, and boom, you have all of it together there. Otherwise, if you sell them in a multiple of 40, you get rewarded with one of those. It's annoying to sit there and have to do, but it's an easy, surefire way to absolutely get your get the scraps on it. Which is something not really to worry about right now, but something that you'll eventually pay attention to, because I know you.
Yes, yes. All right. Go.
So what I would focus on is the best way to stay alive easier. Get some energy shield going, and that should be able to carry you for quite a ways with a good amount of energy shield.
That's what I'm working on right now.
Because then there's, which also has a lot of stuff up there that gives you bonuses to energy shield and whatnot.
I need more mana.
I need more mana. Okay. Oh.
Also, Zuri, if you need anything to help start you out, let me know.
Okie dokie. I kind of doubt it.
But yeah, if you want, I can get you another, pretty much the same thing that I gave to Sal. Just pretty much, some portal scrolls, some wisdom scrolls, and some basic current, some blue crafting stuff.
Oop. Every time I level up, the thing I'm thinking of is them saying, Hallelujah! It's all I hear. Right. I don't hear the, I hear the, Hallelujah! I'm like, oh my god.
There's a dog outside?
I keep finding caster gear. I can't cast spells. Stop giving me that bonus.
Would you actually play?
Just a marauder.
Also, if you need, if you all strength those down. Or yeah, but you didn't create the cool name of all wham. If you want anything, let me know. I got goodies.
Well, I just opened up the underground caverns, and I'm heading into the fitted pool, so I'm not too concerned.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep offering some nice like that. Damn it!
I should be heading off here shortly. I got things to do. I'm not sure why I decided to log in and join the call and start.
Because you're addicted.
I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We're waiting. that in here because I really do need to look at that.
I am going to let you go for... Yeah, yellow items are definitely things you want to grab.
If for no other reason than identify and sell them.
Yes.
That's
generally identifying yellows to sell. I don't necessarily identify blues when I sell them, but I identify yellows. And if you ever find an item that has a blue, green, and red linked together, you want to sell those because those are good. Because they sell for what's called a chromatic orb, which is a currency item. Anyways, that's what seems.
Yeah, there's all kinds of vendor recipes. I highly recommend you go to the wiki and look them.
Yeah, I'll probably end up going to the wiki, but it's more of a... I want to see what I can learn from... No, I didn't say move. God.
Well, a lot of those recipes you'll never figure it out on your own. The only way to figure them out
is there a way to compare?
Hold Alt, I think.
Yeah, it's all.
Okay, cool. Like, this is driving me freaking bonkers. Oh, crap. Nope, it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that might work. Okay, that will work, but I need to do some editing here. Okay, I need this, and I need this.
Okay, I'll be back in just a bit.
Alright.
So I sent you a picture of the currency tab type thing, so that way you can look at it and be like, oh, that's nice. But that's just something to look at and be like, ooh. Anyways, you're back.
Okay. Almost half orb, or half shield now. Or half my health globe is shield.
Never reaches 100%, I don't think. But yeah, it scales with you.
Yeah, because everything that I'm seeing for like energy shield, it's like a percentage. It's not like a standard amount. It's a percentage. So it's like 27% increase. And
well, there's two stats that you have to look at. So you'll see, like, it'll say something like, I have a scare mask here. It says evasion rating 13 and energy shield 4. Now, if I were to identify that, it didn't work so good. But let's say it had like plus 10% energy shield. It would add 10% of that base. So it would add like 10% of 4. It might not even register as a 1. That doesn't affect your base stats. It only affects the item itself. But that base rate, let's say that 4 energy shield, it adds
Khan's canoe struck this sand
that's considered that item's base rate now, and your character's stats will improve from that. So if this scare mask had 100% bonus to it, it would raise it from 4 energy shield to 8 energy shield. And then if your character had 100% bonus, that would go from 8 to 16. And more is always better than increased. Because they add up all the increase together and then apply it, but more stacks multiplicatively.
Multiplicatively?
Yeah. So if you have something that says 20% more damage, it multiplies it by 1.2. But if you have like 10 items that say 20% increased, that's a total of 200% increased and basically multiplies it by 3, which is a lot less than 1.2 to the power of 10. So multiplicative bonuses is a huge bonus you want to keep an eye out for. Another way to say it is that increased bonuses have a diminishing return. Yeah, there's so much math you can do in this game that a math geek would just absolutely fall in love with.
But you gotta find all the stuff to do the mathing. And my cat is driving me bonkers. Would you just lay down? Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna go back out now. Ugh. It's like running around here. Okay, I'm leaving Z on for right now. Get through everything.
Yeah, I always leave Z on. But then again, I also have a loot filter installed, so that kind of helps a lot.
Loot filter?
Yeah, it's basically a text file. You move into the game files, and it changes what you can see on the ground. Because you get to the point in later levels where the screen is just filled with junk. And the vast majority of it, you don't really care about.
Ah. I'm gonna sell every type of stash. Oh. Extra stash tab, premium stash, premium guild stash. There are tons of different stash things, tabs. I will have to look at that, but off stream. I'm not doing that on stream.
Yeah, they're all good. I'm just gonna say, pretty much everything's good. Actually, I'm not so sure about the quad tab. I've never bought that one. But I highly recommend at least the currency tab.
Crater.
Oh, good lord. Can I just flip this stuff?
You don't? Inventory Tetris is fun. Sometimes something really big like that staff you just picked up that's not even magical, I would just drop that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I would just like, freaking guy.
Yeah, if it's
I'm
not
greedy.
magical, I wouldn't even pick it up. And then if it's too big, I don't even pick it up. See that white words on top of the driftwood mall? That means it's worth a scroll fragment, and that's it.
Yeah, but right now it's worth a lot for me.
Well, just keep going. You'll find out that just kill more fangs So there's more item drops, and then you pick up small things like rings and amulets and potion bottles if you want scroll fragments, and leave the big things behind.
Ooh, they're throwing stuff at me now. Ooh, roll of wisdom.
But basically, yeah, the only thing you need to worry about picking up, definitely, is currency item.
Which are scrolls, basically.
Scrolls, orbs, things like that. Certain fragments. There's some things that are very, very, very rare that I doubt you'll ever see. Things like a mirror or a feather. Those are incredibly rare items. But like I said, I doubt you'll ever see them.
Mm-hmm. At least
at this low level, you will not see it.
Oh, I found my feather, my Roa's feather on albino Roa's feather during a race. I just walked into the mud flats and there was one.
I think races are a little different though because of I think their entire drop chances and everything are so modified during races that I don't.
It's a possibility.
Okay, so I have.
I remember one race, like before the first area, I had 3 uniques. And this is before I even killed Hillock. It's like, oh, okay. Sure, I'll have 3 uniques.
Yes, please, all of the quest rewards.
Upgrade a normal item to a magical item.
And those are neat, because if you find an item that's decent, or, partially decent, then you got, you just kind of pop it in there, and then boom, there you go.
I almost want to turn my wand magical because I haven't found anything that's anywhere decent yet.
Pay attention to the item level. I think it's you hovered over it and hit Alt.
Yeah.
The higher the item level, the better enchants you can get up. So that cheap wand you found in the first area literally has the worst rolls possible. You don't want to enchant that.
Okay.
Exile.
Oh, really? I put that back in stash. Okay. Oh. Travel to Tidal Island, find the medicine chest. Okay. Find the medicine chest.
You're almost to where you were at the first time you ever played this.
Really?
Your other character was level 5.
Yeah.
That you had. That was... I don't even know how long ago it was. Because I think you played this when I was playing this. Back way, what was this? 5 years ago? 2014? I think we made a character and said, oh, this isn't Diablo.
Yeah, I think that was the whole thing. We're missing our Diablo fix, and
Yeah, because we weren't messing around on Diablo. I was messing around on Diablo 3, and I was like, this is before the expansion came out, and so with that, it was boom, here it is, we're on this. And Path of Exile is neat, but then it just is like, oh, it's not Diablo.
so yeah, it
Now,
does not matter to
they've
me.
actually gone to a point where they are pretty unique in that sense. That it's an action ARPG, it's an ARPG, but it's not. It doesn't have to sit there and be like. It doesn't have to sit here and try and be like Diablo. It is now its own thing with its. That's. Yeah, it has the same stuff. Just as similar as. It's as similar as Mario is to Sonic initially. Yes, but they're both platformers. But. Woo.
Ugh. Finally. Okay.
Evidently, I have a friend online right now, level 88, Hierophant.
Oh yeah, Hierophants. Usually they're totem users.
Portal scrolls can be easily quick to return to town. Yes, okay, I understand this. I already had one of those. Staff. No. No. Iron Greaves.
There's a build that I'm actually going to be going for shortly.
Shortly?
Shortly, within a month. Mainly because freaking work won't give me time off to do Path of Exile for some reason. Like, oh, that's not important. That's not critical to the job. It's like, well, yeah, it is. They see it differently, though. The ability is really fun and one of my favorite ones. It's just so hard to do because you have to really put some work in for a Flicker Strike to be a lot of fun.
But it can be a lot of fun, assuming you don't glitch out or what's the word I'm looking for? Have a seizure, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. He wants to buy Grimstar. Nope, wrong one.
Okay, so medicine chest. Doctor shaking hands with traveler. Oh, okay, that's. I need to go back.
Hey, now wait a minute. I have a hideout. That was a recent change, wasn't it? You have the same hideout within leagues?
I think so.
Yeah, because this is definitely my hideout from Standard.
Quicksilver
I think the hideout's the same
flask.
across leagues now. Because I think the hideout used to be per character.
No, it was per league. So you'd have to unlock them
Oh,
all.
yeah, that's right, yeah. I played like a couple leagues, and the longest I played was when they introduced the breaches. And that was how long ago?
I've only missed a handful of leagues since they introduced leagues. So.
Where can I put the Quicksilver flask in here?
Put it on
Quicksilver
your
flask, definitely. Put it in your inventory slot.
In your inventory.
I tried. There it goes.
On the right side.
Yeah, I tried to put it in the bar.
Your character doll. Yeah, put it on your character doll.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Now I get to figure out green. Green. It's the ones I need. Poison support. hits enemy.
You could poison your zombies. That's always fun.
It's not like you're poisoning them in the way of like, oh, I hate you zombies, as a poison. It's like, no, these zombies are now made of poison. There's a big difference on.
Yeah, oddly enough, a lot of the melee skill gems also affect summons. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
this
almost all
one-
skill gems affect summons.
This one I just blah. This one is doing the same. But this
Yeah.
is green?
It'll tell you when you look at the gem. Like you just mouse over it, it'll be like a little green check mark saying
Yeah.
which skills you have equipped that it can help.
Yeah, Fireball and Ray Zombie, but I'm thinking this is a blue gem.
The problem with
I
linking
think
it
so,
with
that's
Fireball is your Fireball doesn't do any physical or chaos damage, so it can't deal poison. It'll poison them for 0 for 2 seconds.
Yeah. But I don't have another blue slot.
You'll get one.
Oh, I do have. I have my Iron Gauntlets.
Well, yeah, your gloves and boots. However, support gems have to be linked
I know.
to another gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
That's
just
why
have to
you
move. I just have to move my Ray Zombie to my gauntlets.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
For my user interface, I always turn on show links.
Goodbye.
It's somewhere here. Let me find it. So I always see it. I don't have to hold Alt to see the links in my, or mouse over it to see the links in my items.
It's under Options UI. Always show sockets. All right.
Yeah, always show
Yeah.
sockets. Halfway down the first scroll bar width. Or all the way down the first scroll bar.
Let's see. Menu. No.
Actually,
Options. What is it? UI.
and then right there towards the bottom, or right above where it says key pickup, always show sockets.
Key pickup. Seen that earlier too. Show.
Nope, you scroll all the way back up.
There we go. Got it.
Okay.
At the very bottom there is where you set the item.
Okay.
Do I have anything that's super? I think I have a few things that are super low level, that are just stuff that I grabbed just for
So, you managed this.
other characters. So let me look at them.
Hello.
That'll help you out with some of your sockets.
By the way, I do have 7 remove only tabs on this league.
Wait, you have remove only tabs on this league? What?
Yes, race rewards.
I don't. You shouldn't have those on this league.
You have
That's
them every
broken.
league. I just have never taken them out. So they show
What?
every single league. They show up.
Farewell.
You shouldn't have them in the league. That is broken.
Got a job.
Well,
for
they
you.
don't show up the first week or so, but they do show
Though
up
they might
eventually
look like you're right.
because it's too much of an
That medicine
advantage the
chest.
first week.
Oh, okay. That's what I was like. Wow, you would have instantly ahead if you had that.
Well, there's only like so many items in.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
I'm not sure how useful the immortal flesh would be
Farewell.
league starting. Or
You
what is
never know.
this?
You never know.
Asphyxia's Wrath Legacy.
Okay, wait. I gotta go back out this way. I have a portal. I can just take my portal.
Those only last like 8 minutes, so gotta be careful with them. Because the
Kong
server
has
deletes the
removed the
instance.
eternal stain
Usually
from
between
this
8 and
coast.
15, depending on
The
how many
Empire's
connections
citizens
to
decorate
neighboring
on
zones
it.
they have.
Ooh.
You okay? Sounds like someone grabbed you in the hoo-hoo.
Well, no, I just cast a fireball and yeah.
Oh, can't wait till you get the. There's an ability that you'll eventually get.
Stop picking up bite items, damn it.
I can't help it. Leave me alone.
Oh, it took me forever to break that habit.
At the very least, pick up that orb.
Too much
I did.
clutter.
I picked up the orb.
Sorry, stream lag. I can only see so far
In the future.
into the past.
I gotta figure out where I'm heading now. I think this way.
So what level are you? You're level 4.
Crap, I never looked to see what it's actually into. My raised zombie. Okay.
What did you link with your zombie?
I think you can link the skill thing.
Yeah. The summon phantoms.
That's one of my favorites. Like, I really love the
Raging
Phantasm
Spirit.
Sorcerers.
Raging Spirit is so much fun.
You could probably put that. No. I was gonna say, I put it on my fireball because I'm using that more.
Gotta be careful with the number of links. This early in the game, you not be able to afford the mana.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
I think this way class was
Level 5.
Now, you said it's almost always better to bargain versus interrogate.
Usually. Depends on what the options that they give for you. Here, Sal. I will give you a temporary thing that you might like, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let me find. Let me hold on. I think I might have something else.
too much clutter.
Okay.
Scrolling through, I'm looking for it. It's,
Oh, God. What the hell are
filtered
these
it.
things? Okay. That is a definite yes, but really shitty on the...
Yes. What the hell?
There should be more races. I wish there were. Anyways, that's something that'll teach you how not to pick up items that are useless very quickly.
Yeah. Absolutely will. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that.
I was sticking around a little bit in my hideout, but I'm already level 5, chilling out in the submerged.
in your party.
Evidently, I'm not in a party, but I am in a guild.
Crap. can't drop stuff. Here.
Oh yeah, okay, that works. There's a booster.
Where the hell did that other thing go?
There's a belt and a helmet that I gave you.
Belt. Oh, the belt already went on, that's why. Okay. Who are you partied with?
That's another guy that is... oh, you're up here. So the neat thing about this game is I am scaled down to your level now.
Huh?
I'm level 5 alongside you.
Okay. Are you gonna still get experience from stuff, though?
Minimal amounts. But the biggest thing is that I'm not negatively impacting you.
Uh-huh. Alright.
You may want to look that up again. I know they've made a lot of changes to scaling.
Party members have no experience penalty. I am scaled down to level 5.
Sure about that? Like, when did they
I'm
change
looking
that?
at it right now. I don't know. I'm looking straight at it, though. It's level down scaling has been applied to your character because you're in a party with a low-level character. You can change this mode in the party options. Your character has been downscaled to level 5. Party members have no experience penalty.
Wow.
So I can be, level 100 running around, and no problemo.
Okay. Alright. So...
So the neat thing is, being in a party with someone, you get bonuses for it. Did you find the item that you needed to find out here? By killing the one dude?
Travels the coast, mudflap, center to kill all monsters there. Untitled Island. I believe I found what I needed here.
There should be a medicine chest in your inventory.
You've gotten the medicine chest.
A 2x3. It's a 2x3.
Quest completed.
It's freaking...
Yeah, I got it. You've given the medicine chest and received the award. Why is it still showing up in my list, though?
Oh, those ones on the right are completed.
Oh, okay.
They're dark gray.
Yeah. I want you to clear the pools. Okay, so I gotta go up.
I'll only hang out with you for just a short bit, and then I'll leave, so that way I'm not killing your fun time. I just want you to see how fun this one shot is.
Remember, I'm not an archer or whatever that is.
This character's an archer. I know. But here's my plan is I'm going to have you run forward, and then I'm going to shoot a couple arrows, and you'll be like, whoa. And then I'm going to leave.
Exile. Keep your eyes sharp.
Okay, caravan and go to the mud flats. So. It's a multi-shot. Good lord. What the hell?
Oh no.
Finding use for the strange glyph, the mud flats.
Do they not have it? Oh crap, I screwed myself.
What'd you do?
Oh, I waited too long, and then I have to backtrack and go through the entire place again, because I apparently skipped the waypoint too.
So you're... Huh?
I was at an act boss waiting for this other guy to come back, but he, I guess, is AFK. Probably waiting for me to rejoin chat or rejoin my Discord server with him.
Uh-huh.
Ow. 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 So I have a problem with this character. I am very glass cannon. And not in a good way.
That's never a good thing in Path of Exile.
Good thing I'm not playing hardcore.
I think my zombies are actually spawning the phantom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you linked it to your zombies. So your zombies, whenever they do their thing, they phantom up.
Okay.
That's how the support gem works. The gem is supporting zombies.
Yeah, you don't have to summon those guys. Technically, the zombies are summoning the phantoms.
Okay. I did not know
That
this.
works with golems too, by the way.
Yeah, summoner builds are a lot of fun because, well, you get one, and if you have other things linked to it, you don't have to mess with it because it'll just summon extra stuff, and then there you go.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites is the apply that summon gem to what's it called? Herald kills will summon those for you too.
Oh, heralds are nice. Yeah, this character that I have Herald of Agony, which is every time I do something with poison damage or every time I poison something, you get a stack. Maximum stacks are 40, so I have an ability where I just shoot like only 5. I shoot out 5 arrows, and it just goes to freaking kill town. Because then each of those 5 arrows gets a poison stack, so therefore I'm at that's 5 stacks per shot. So I just go bop 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 bop, and then I get him stacked up, and then he go kill bosses for me. But the problem
Let me tell you
is
how that's really broken, though. We figure out what skill I'm using. I can't remember the name of it. Molten Strike with Ancestral Call and Multi-Strike with the gem that adds orbs to the Molten Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Each Molten Strike hits 3 targets. Each of those 3 launches 5 or 7 orbs, and each orb can apply poison.
Yes.
It is ridiculous how fast you can stack poison stacks with a fire skill.
Well, it gets even more fun is that you can with that setup, you can carry yourself all the way to freaking into end game with that one skill.
Yeah, or use a claw with a life gain on hit and mana gain on hit, and you just don't worry about your HP or mana ever.
And you just hold right click to win. That's it. It's like, nope.
Well, you gotta have enough defense and hit point pool to survive big hits. But other than that, yeah, you click to win.
Yeah, you can still alpha strikes are still dangerous.
Black storms descend on us from
But those,
the north.
those kill anyone.
Going to PvP with it if they have it here.
There is PvP, and it's an arena fight. PvP stuff is weird. I don't really do a whole lot of it. A lot of abilities have reduced effectiveness in PvP, as well as you just do less damage in PvP because everyone else has the high stats that not every monster has. However, my buddy was running a totem build. I couldn't get close to him. He threw down his totems and he sat there. My character was melee, so I lost.
One of my favorite builds for PvP is Death Oath, Witch, with the CI, Chaos Knock. You just increase the range on it, and it's this huge aura that takes up like 2 screens worth, and you just stand there, and anyone that gets anywhere close to you just dies. And they're like, what killed me?
Yeah, that's... It's like, what happened?
It doesn't work so good against other Chaos Inoculation characters, though.
You come here. Well, you come here. Well, you get closer.
Too much clutter.
Alright, I think I'm gonna log out of the climb. Call it good.
Okie dokie. It's almost like you're 5 or 6 zones ahead of them.
Let me count. Where are you at again? The fitted pool?
He's a fetid pool.
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4.
So...
But of course,
1,
you just like
3.
breeze through everything,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Well, he also knows pretty much what he's doing.
True.
Well, like
He
I said,
also
I used to spend a lot of
has-
time racing, so this is actually pretty
He
slow
has,
for me.
he has right foot to win ability. Doesn't have the claw and whatnot, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm still using them
Already.
all. Big, fat.
Oh, what's that
Or
ability
looking.
that I was...
I need more mana.
Oh, they had a there's an ability that they had, Tectonic Slam. I don't know if you have it yet. Oh my goodness, that thing is awesome. As soon as you can get Juggernaut,
I haven't tried it yet. I might have to try that build. I might look up a build actually, because I'm just clicking randomly for now.
Tectonic Slam, so it uses endurance charges to do a bigger, stronger area. A Juggernaut just gains endurance charges in combat.
Oh, that's post Labyrinth. I wouldn't worry about those subclasses quite yet. There, that's quite a ways down the road for you.
Yeah, so Labyrinth is like level 30 stuff. If your build's strong enough and you're able to handle boss kills and area clears and you know how to not stand and dab stuff, you can do it earlier. But
So you probably did it later
doesn't
then.
have boss kill. So the problem with it is that I couldn't kill the boss.
Right. Well, I'm in. Up, guys. Good luck.
All right.
That's what we podcast.
Later, Zuri.
But at the same time, I'm just doing a random build until I get higher level, and then I'll redo absolutely everything.
Now, does it cost you anything to redo a build?
Yes. Orbs of Regret. Or unless... So there's 2 times that they give you... Like, if they do massive changes to the skill tree, everyone gets a free respec. Otherwise, there's an item called Orb of Scouring, which is another currency item. And that item, you can just erase points. You also gain passive respec points as well, but Orb Scourings are not that crazy expensive.
That currency tab, is that on your main character or?
That currency tab is on all my characters. Your tabs are shared.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, is it like, so I don't have to put the currency in a stash?
Like, no, it goes into a stash.
Oh, that's your stash tab.
That's my stash.
Okay.
But it's also, but again, it's shared across all characters.
No, I'm just asking so I know if it's on my character or not, type deal.
Yeah, no, it's your stash.
Okay.
But normally, like Scroll of Wisdom stacks to 40. So if I didn't have that, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9 stacks of Wisdom Scrolls.
Mm. Okay, this is the place I just came in.
Because, like, otherwise, I have 9 stacks of that, then I have 5, 10, 15 stacks of blacksmith stones, and it just starts taking up a lot of space. But these things here, they stack up to 6,000 inside of the tab. And if you need more, we'll just buy another tab.
That's what I need. Ah, I want to zoom in.
You need me?
No.
Plus and minus. If you want to zoom in, or wait, I think, yeah, on your mini map is plus and minus.
Yeah. Okay, I think there wasn't a quick thing to here. Oh, maybe there was. I just missed it. Submerged basin or passage. For some reason I read that as basin. Alright. So I guess there was no waypoint at the mudflats.
No, there's no waypoint on mudflats. So if you look at if you push you and look at a map, if there's just a big circle, there's no waypoint. But if there's a dot, there's a waypoint.
Ah. I kind of like this, how the map expands out, or your view of it. The fog kind of lifting up in a circle around you.
Mm-hmm. It helps out so that way you know where you've been and where you haven't been.
Oh yeah,
it's a really nice touch that they didn't have before.
Too much clutter.
Alright, so I'm going to pop out of here.
alright.
If you want to...
Well, what I'm probably going to do, because I've been streaming for a couple hours, I may come back and stream a little bit more later.
Okay. I was gonna later after your stream. I was gonna talk to you about a couple other things for streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I'll message you directly.
No,
Yeah.
crap! Don't hit the wrong key.
I need more mana.
Alright, so with that, guys, we have a waypoint, so we can come back to this, but I do want to see about Spiked Bundle. What is this? Okay, that is not going to help me out. It's not going to help out with my spells and stuff. Alright, well, let us head back to town. We can come back and pick up this stuff and clean this section out. And then we can call it from there for a little bit. Alright.
Yes?
Sell my items, please. Has no double gem though, that's my only concern. Oh, that's right, I could put all that in there. This is linked, so I can take those out. Alright, we are going to call this good for right now.
Take care.
Go back into the inventory and let us take this out. This out. So raise zombie and there. We're gonna take this, put that in there. So that will be better than this, even though there's more gems. I'm gonna drop this stuff off. Oh, I can get rid of that thing too. Alright. Drop all this other stuff. Yep. So we're gonna drop the rest of this stuff off in the stash. Drop that in, drop that in. Alright, and this we're gonna sell along with those. Go over to Nessa here. Sell this, accept. Alright, and let's go back. Grab our stuff here just to be safe. Okay. Nothing over here. Oh. Let's see if there was anything over here worth picking up. Don't think there was. No. Alright, let us do some Tetris here. There we go. Alright. Let us go and clear this part out. Alright. Good there. So, first experience playing it again. Not too bad. I did have a couple people help me out for the majority of it. So, that did help a little bit going over some of the things that probably could have looked at the wiki and found out on my own, but better to talk about it on stream so everybody can see kind of the experience.
Like the phoenix, I will rise once more.
I am well acquainted with death. Savage slaying, if I must admit, there is
Somehow,
still a
trusting
visceral
this
terror
Riker Malone feels
associated
like a
with
mistake.
witnessing it.
But I see no better option right now.
Okay, we have tons of stuff here. And what are these things? Okay, travel and watch. Okay, so
Too much clutter.
let me see what we got in here. Alright. portal back.
Hello.
Okay, don't need to identify that.
Take care.
Okay, go pick up some of this other stuff that we had. There we go.
Cool winds. Cool winds.
Okay, I need to get rid of this freaking thing in the way. Alright. Oh, what was that? Ah, yeah. Okay. Minions. Yeah, we'll do minions, go here, and then here. And then kind of go backwards. And I'll figure it out. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, let's finish this off like I said, and we can call it good for right now. Oh, Jade Hatchet. Do. Oh, scroll wisdom. Contact. Yes, please. This next stream, after if I play, or when I play again, I should say, will be to show people how to do the, set the view up, I guess, after I figure out myself. So that way there's a video on it if there is not one already, which probably more likely there is. Do I have this all clear? I do think I have it all clear. Might be a little bit over here. Yeah. But it should be all clear. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So we are golden. But for the most part, the game went well. I believe it went pretty well. I'll have to change where my camera is. And the chats and kind of stuff. But I think for the most part it's pretty good. We head back to town. This is a waypoint thing right here. Might as well use that. Head right back into town. And we're gonna do hit tab to get rid of that real quick. We are going to identify some of this stuff. Take that. Alright. Let us look, see if this thing is better. No. It is not. So let's put it down here. No. No. Alright, sell this stuff off real quick. Oop, not purchase, sell. Get rid of that. Nope, you want those. So we hit accept.
God hasn't.
Let's go to our stash here. Nope, nope. There we go. Alright. We are good for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this stuff. Or I'm going to take a look at it off. So you guys all have a good night. And I should be back tomorrow. Or tonight. Because it's only about 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So I may not be back tonight. But I will be doing some research on the tabs and stuff. So, thank you for coming, guys. I do appreciate everything for people to come out here and take a watching to what's happening. But appreciate it again, and I will talk to you guys all the next time I stream, which I'm hoping tomorrow. But so I will talk to everybody, lovely people, tomorrow.